Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, or if you're returning, or maybe even you're a subscriber, part of this community, I'm so grateful for your presence. So I have been feeling the nudge to share with you what I offer as some of my practices that have helped me along this journey of healing and clearing away conditioning to allow myself to be more authentic. So I have a link that I'll include down in the description box. So if there are any sessions that you desire to schedule with me, there's some brief descriptions provided. And if you want to do them in person, you can book right through that link if you're here in Ontario, Canada. And otherwise, you could schedule with me online. All of the offerings are available via Zoom, and you can email me about that. So, where to begin? So back in 2013, I began this journey with a healing modality that is energy healing. And yet it has so many different layers to it. I love it because it empowers each individual to remember their own innate abilities, to connect with themselves, and to empower you to shift your experience within your body, within your mind, and your life. And I truly believe that we all have the capacity to heal, and that my role is to guide you back to that part of you as someone who has accessed that part of themselves. And if this is something that interests you, that you would like to explore with me, the energy healing sessions are included in the link below. It's funny, someone pointed out to me recently that I have all these gifts to offer, and yet no one is seeing me out there because I don't have a website. And I have a small number of followers or subscribers to this channel. And here my voice is going. It's almost like I'm scared to put myself out there. What do you think? And yet I love showing up in this way, and I love to offer these services. It's so amazing to see how much impact they have on people's lives. So then I became a yoga teacher after doing that training, and specifically focused on yoga therapeutics. So applying yoga in therapeutic ways to support people's health and well-being. So I offer private sessions with that. And I have a few different styles that I share. So I have training in yin yoga, yoga therapeutics, which includes yoga nidra and kundalini yoga. And they are all amazing in their own ways. And with that, there's something for everyone. So regardless of how you experience your body today, you can access a clear path to well-being through your breath, through gentle movement, through meditation, and all of these are part of the yoga practices. And sometimes deep rest is what you actually need. Your nervous system needs you to hit the pause button so that you can come back to a state of rest and digest and allow yourself to tap into the innate ability for your body to heal when it feels safe, when there are no threats pulling you into fight or flight, when there's no overriding trauma system that's keeping you on guard. Your body knows exactly what to do to take care of you. These things in life sometimes reroute us like the GPS, and sometimes you end up in a place where it's like no U-turn, no U-turn, no U-turn, and you really need to pause and come back to a state of rest and allow yourself to begin again. And sometimes that sounds scary. I can tell you my begin again was terrifying. And I'm right here able to talk about it. And I am a totally different person coming out the other side of the trauma. And yet it pulled out so many gifts from deep within me. All right, so then if you desire to, I have public classes, group classes as well, which are not included in the links, but if you want info about my weekly Kundalini classes, I also offer specialty classes. I have a Yoga Nidra one coming up, a week from today, April 24th. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's only $13 for a 1-hour session, and it's specifically for healing the wounded feminine. So if that appeals to you, send me an email and I'll add you to the mailing list if you want more information about my yoga classes and play shops. Private sessions you can book through the link that I mentioned previously. So then the last bit that I'll share is my journey as priestess through a mystery school. And on that journey, I was brought back to the remembrance of mudra and how important it is for us to allow ourselves to receive these messages through our bodies. To me, the body is the divine feminine, and through that experience of the mystery school, I actually birthed a deck, which is not tarot and it's not oracle. But what it does is it invites you into the realm of feeling, allows you to connect with the gift of whatever feeling shows up for you, and then invites you through the gate that opens through allowing yourself to fully experience the feeling. And there are mudras associated with each of the gates. And there's invitation and prompts for you to dive in deeper to the experience of each feeling that shows up. Each card has a unique one to allow you to receive its messages. And whatever they came to share with you. And there's lots of different access points for that through this unique system. So you do receive healing and insight to your own intuition. And all of these offerings I do in person or online. And what I love most about them is they're all about you and reconnecting yourself with your own empowerment, reminding yourself to notice, like, what am I feeling? And why is it showing up right now? Like, what is the inner lying message for me? And the more deeply you understand your body and its signals, it's like it opens you up to your own empowerment because you have a clear communication system built right in. Your body is always communicating with you. And when you start to sharpen those skills and repattern and also activate the neural pathways that remind you of your brilliance, it starts to reflect in your external world as well. When we're feeling crappy, when we're in a lot of pain, when we feel this overwhelming sense of depression or anxiety or grief, and we feel almost this sense of overwhelmed by it, it is so empowering to know that there's a way through it and that there's gifts for you if you keep going. And there's nothing to overcome. What if this is exactly what you need to experience to become the most authentic version of yourself? And when you wake up to the awareness that you get to create something that aligns with you, that lights up every part of your being, and you have the tools inside of you, there's no one else that you need to rely on to allow this to happen for you. It changes everything. And I say this because I need to hear it too. I need the reminders that I have the tools, and I get caught in the loop too. I feel overwhelmed sometimes, and I let emotion get the better of my judgment, of my mind, of my actions, my words. I hide inside of my house a lot of the time because it just feels easier and safer to be alone. But what if exactly what you need feels uncomfortable, and once you actually choose it, once you choose you, it's like you hit the magic button that allows so much ease, so much grace, so much well-being to shine upon you, to shower you with all the abundance that is accessible to us here and now. Wow. I said it. And thank you if you're still here, for listening, for being here, and for receiving these offerings. And if any of them have you curious or have you desiring to schedule a session with me, I will love to hear from you. Your questions are welcome. Your bookings are obviously welcome. And even if just what this message shared with you benefited you in some way, I am so grateful for that. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. And thanks for being human. So much love. Mwah. And blessings of abundance and prosperity to you and all of your loved ones. I hope to see you in the next one.